What is up, you magnificent gear nerds? Now, recently I released a video for the S15 Pro from Tunenge, and they've sent me another one. It gained a little bit of traction. They wanted to show off what else they had. So I'm like, yeah, please send them. And you guys know that candy bar flashlights have been all the rage recently, starting with the Arcfeld, going over through, let's see, brands like Immolent, the Streamlight. Obviously, I think Streamlight's one of the very first ones, but just seems like everybody's doing this. The Workhorse HD01 Pro. I mean, they're all over. And Tunenge is, I don't want to say hopping on that bandwagon, but putting their own little twist on it. Now, this is the YC8005, and this gives you a warm white, a cool white, as well as a red laser and a bunch of side options as well. So, tons and tons of capability with this. And before we get into all that, I do just want to show you there is a USB-C cord in the box. However, I mean, you guys have seen one, you've seen them all. So here's the box. USB-C cord is in there. The only other thing that comes with it is the user manual, and that's just going to let you know how to walk through this. But I'm going to do that with you just as well. So let's get these out of the way. And let's take a look at the YC8005. So first and foremost, you guys can see these indicators here. This is going to be your battery indicator. So each one represents 25%. 4 times 25 is 100%. So I just topped this one off before doing this video. And you guys can see a myriad of buttons here. So this is a single cap, I guess, if you want to call it that. But there is a warm white, or I'm sorry, a white light, a yellow light, as well as a side light button here. And I did say it has a red laser as well, and you can activate that from the side right here. And I think that that actually has a really, really nice implementation. Frankly, I've always kind of liked the red lasers, and I'd love to see blue on one of these. Or any other light. I think blue lasers, or I guess where it turns into violet, I think those are probably some of the coolest looking lasers out there. So let's get into this real fast. So if we are on the cool white, so like I said here, you do have white light and then yellow light. So this is going to be your cool emitter here. So this goes up to 1500 lumens and hits 140 meters. Not bad for such a small reflector. Or you can hit high of 430, medium of 160, or low of 25. Now, if you really need to creep out around at night, there is a 3 lumen moonlight mode as well, and that will go for 180 hours. It also does have a strobe and an SOS. And for the warmer or the yellow light, this one will hit 900 lumens and 110 meters, or 250, 100, 15 respectively, and still has that same 3 lumen moonlight mode. This will do 180 hours on the moonlight as well. And again, this does have strobe and SOS. Now this does have a side light as well, activated from this guy right here. You can see a little bit of PWM right here. I don't know if it's going to translate over to the video, but this does have a side light, and this has a massive amount of options. So you can see the red right there, the red and white flash. Oh, let's go ahead and press and hold. Now we do have a UV option. So not a ton of output on this. I would have loved to have seen a little more output. Press and hold again. Now we are on the white light. Press and hold. I'm sorry, we were on the yellow light. Now we're on the white light. Now we press and hold again. Here we go. This is a higher brightness for the yellow light. Press and hold. And now we are just to a straight red light. Now this has a ton of PWM, but none of that is visible with the naked eye. So you don't have to worry about that creeping up like that at all. Now if I press and hold, we do have 3 lumens for moonlight mode. And again, this is for just a little bit of creeping around. And press and hold again. We're at 25 lumens. We are at 160. Then we're at 430. And if I do a double press, this hits all the way to 1500 lumens, and you don't see any of that PWM here as well. Now I'll go ahead and press once to turn it off. And if we cycle through over to the yellow light mode, I'm going to do a press and hold for this. So this is yellow at 3 lumens moonlight. Now we're at 15, 100, 250, and a double press here. This right here will do 900 lumens. So 900 lumens from the yellow light mode. And I said it also has the laser. Can go ahead and press that one right here. And this operates at less than 5 milliwatts, so it's not going to be the brightest thing. I know that green cuts through a little better, but for the amount of lights that you're able to get into something like this with this budget price point, I think it's really, really nice. As far as the specs and everything, let's go ahead and get into some of those details. This does have a 1600 milliamp hour lithium poly pack, so it does have USB-C here. I'll show you. It does have USB-C that you can charge with that included cable. And if you have this cover on, this does have an IP66 water resistance rating. It is also drop resistant to 1.5 meters and weighs in at 3.88 ounces or 110 grams. As far as those dimensions, this does come in at 138 by 28 by 16 mil. So it is very slick, very sleek, and fits in the hand nicely. Now, I do want to show you guys what this is like outside. And in order to do that, let's just get straight out there. All right, guys, we are out here tonight with the Tunenge YC8005. And I apologize if there's a little bit of rustling and stuff. The wind is picking up pretty hard tonight. Actually, literally, as I said that, it seems like it's dying down a little bit, but nonetheless. So we have a white light, we have a yellow light, and we have a side light and a laser. So let's just get straight into this. So if I press and hold on the white light, so this first and foremost is going to be the 3 lumen moonlight mode. So I don't know if anything is going to be visible on camera, but I'll press and hold, and it'll go to 25 lumens. Press and hold again. Now we're at 160 lumens. Then I'm going to press and hold one more time. This is 430 lumens. Press and hold once more. Sorry, a double press rather. This is 1500 lumens with just the white light. And like I said, there is also a yellow light. Let's go ahead and move over to that button. I'm going to press and hold. So this is 3 lumens with the yellow light. Press and hold. We're at 15 lumens, still pretty dim. Press and hold one more time. So this is 100 lumens with the yellow light. One more time. This is 280, so it starts getting a lot more visible. 280 lumens. Then I'm going to do a double press, 1, 2. And this is 900 lumens with the yellow light. I love, it says yellow, but honestly, I think this is definitely, it's on the warm side of neutral. One thing I didn't mention earlier is this does have a turbo mode as well. So this will do 2000 lumens, and the button on the side for the laser, if you double press that, 1, 2. So this is 2000 lumens. This will use both the white light and the yellow light. This is 2000 lumens from the Tunenge YC8005. But that's not all. We do also have a red laser. So I shut it off. I'm going to do one single press on that side button. You guys can see that laser out there right now. Man, I wish it were smoky out here, but you guys can see that this laser works great. It's not as readily visible as a green, but I like the fact that it's red. It seems like everyone's doing green. Tunenge, if you're listening, do a blue or violet or whatever color scheme they call it. I think that would look sick. So I'm going to shut this off now because we also have a side light. So for the side light, I'm going to go ahead and, well, you can see the battery indicators here, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on that side light. So this will do up to 100 lumens, but press and hold, it gets brighter. Press and hold again. Now we are on the warm side of that side light. Press and hold one more time. So you can see PWM with the red. It doesn't show up at all visibly, but on camera, because of the refresh rate, it does pick up a little bit. Press and hold one more time. Now you have a white and red flash. So this is one that you can use in an emergency situation without having to worry about the cops being called on you. Let's go ahead and press and hold one more time. And there is UV as well. So the UV comes out a lot better in person
than on camera, but this works great for identifying fake or counterfeit currency, as well as looking up messes from your pet or whatever you might be looking up. So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold that button one more time. Oh, sorry, I'm going to press that button one more time. And now I do want to finish off again with the turbo mode. So I'm going to double press that laser button, 1, 2, and again, 2000. Oh, there we go. We got 2 of our kittens right here. They're hanging out with us. But 2000 lumens with the Tunenge YC8005. So with that said, let's get back inside.
All right, guys, we are back with the YC8005. Now, frankly, I wish they would have labeled it anything else. The nomenclature with Tunenge is a little peculiar sometimes. S15 Pro is not too bad, but when you have 6 seemingly random digits strewn about, I mean, maybe they mean something. If you guys know what they mean, let me know down in the comments. But YC8005 seems to be just randomly strewn about digits. And I think that they could have made that a little better. Give it a cool name, like, I don't know. Put a comment down below, too, what you guys think would be a nice name for this light. Anyways, I did forget, or not forget, but I failed to mention ahead of time, this does have a very strong stainless pocket clip, so you can use this in your pocket, and you're not going to have to worry at all about having a ton of light exposed. I mean, for its slim design, it fits effortlessly in the pocket. And then finally, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Kaiser Amicus. I've been using this. Don't dog on me. I've been using this as a work knife. This has gone through sheetrock and everything, but this does have a magnet as well. So if you need to use this as a directional work light, you can definitely do so as well. So guys, tell me down in the comments what you think of the YC8005. I am going to put some links down there if you guys like this light and want to pick it up for yourself. Frankly, I want to see someone. I want to see anyone come out with something with a blue/violet laser. I think that would be super cool. And I do have a special project in the works that I'm hoping that I can show you guys firsthand before too long. Let's just leave it at that because, frankly, I don't know how well it's going to work out. I'll have to see what the insides of a flashlight look like when I get it apart. But guys, I want to thank you so much for being here with me, reviewing this YC8005. And finally, if you guys like this review or you want to see something specific, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you like the review and want to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and smash on that bell so you guys can get notified of our next video. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe and stay lit.